Hello, Pisces. Welcome to the Twilight Zone Tarot. I am so excited to be doing your July monthly forecast today. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well to see if those messages also resonate for you. I also have my PayPal in the description box. If you feel called to leave a donation, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, if this reading does not resonate for you, feel free to also check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs here on my channel. If those are also not resonating, there are plenty of other super talented tarot YouTubers on here that you can explore and check out. I'm sure you will find someone that does resonate for you. Now, if you are here and it is resonating, feel free to grab a journal, a pen, a piece of paper, take some notes. I do throw a lot of information at you. I pull a lot of oracle cards along with a tarot card for your month ahead. So there's lots of affirmations, some magic to do, some actions to do, some meditations, things like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to start off with the Power Thought Cards deck by Louise Hay. I love this deck. I actually pull this for my monthly readings and my weekly readings for myself. So I thought it would be awesome to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and see what the universe has for my Pisces collective. For the month of July, what affirmation should my Pisces walk away with for the month of July? And let me know if you like seeing me shuffle on camera or if you don't really care. I can pre-shuffle and then do my flipping on camera, just so that way it's a little faster. But let me know in the comments below. I ask every other sign that, so I'll get an overall consensus for you guys. But let's go ahead and see what affirmation we have for you. First card that flips out, please. Okay. We have, I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. So, are you being hard on yourself, my Pisces? We need to not be doing that. Forgive yourself, my love. You know, give yourself grace. It's your first time living. It's others' first times living. We're all doing the best we can. You did the best you could at that moment in whatever situation you're not forgiving yourself for. Give yourself some grace, you know? Life's too short. All right, I'll be going into your actual tarot card. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. And this is just going to be your overall energy for July, your overall vibe for the month of July, the overall energy for my Pisces collective. Let's see, first card out, please. Thank you. Page of Wands. I love that. So wands can signify passion, things that, spark your interest. And pages are super kind of baby energy, right? Kind of childlike energy. It kind of gives like childlike wonder, but in more of a exploration kind of way, right? This is kind of touching more on your creativity, not in a cups kind of creativity, but maybe more of the planning of a project, right? It doesn't have to be physically creating something like the cups talk about, but maybe more so a relationship, or maybe more so an idea, or a path you want to go down, some kind of passionate venture, right? This could be kind of exploring that a little more, getting more creative. Oh, my cat has the zoomies, so you might hear her in the back. I'm so sorry. This also can represent traveling. So maybe you're traveling for this passion. Maybe your passion is traveling. But yeah, really some childlike energy, some childlike enthusiasm, I would say, for some kind of new passionate idea, plan, beginning. So that's fun. That's really fun energy. I love wand energy like that. Okay, so we're gonna jump into romance. I am using the Romance Angels card by Doreen Virtue. I love this deck. I've been using it for forever. I recently just repurchased it because my other deck was so beat up, and I also was missing a few cards. I don't know how you lose cards. It's crazy. So I was like, okay, I should probably get a new deck. But what romance can my Pisces expect for the month of July? My Pisces babies, my Pisces collectives. I do have 2 love decks, so we will get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. Don't you worry. What do you have to tell my Pisces for the month of July? Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So either a past person is coming in, or someone that you knew in a past life is coming in, and it's a new person. Yay! Okay, it says, the Romance Angels sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. Ooh. The magnetism that draws 2 people together can surpass logic because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. Very interesting, my Pisces. Past life relationships. Let's get some more information. We're using the Love deck by Miss Lisa Stardust. I am inclusive over here, so it, I don't want to assume no one's pronouns or nothing like that. And yes, everyone has pronouns. Thank you very much. It doesn't hurt to be inclusive. In fact, it's very caring and humanitarian to be inclusive, just like all gods would love to have, right? You would think. You would think, wouldn't you, Stinky? My cat, she's over there. All right. What do you have for me for the month of July? Let's focus. Let's focus. I'm getting a lot of goofy energy right now. So maybe this month will be filled with lots of laughs, lots of fun, lightheartedness. I'm excited for y'all for some reason. I'm like kind of giddy. Okay. What do you have for my Pisces? My Pisces collective. Ooh, that one almost wanted to come out. It was a crystal one. What do you have to tell my Pisces collective for the month of July? Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's also the planet of travel, information, and news. Mercury represents your ability to express sentiments to others and to yourself. When it comes to matters of the heart, Mercury helps you connect and communicate, whether you're talking to a potential love interest or a friend who has all the details on someone you're crushing on. This planet associated with messaging is especially helpful when it comes to connecting on dating apps and through texting. Well, I have to say, I have a Pisces in Mercury, and a lot of Pisces may also have their Mercuries in Pisces. So it's important. Look up your Mercury sign maybe and figure out how you like to communicate and maybe how you like others to communicate to you. How cool. Look how stunning these cards are. I love it. But yeah, Mercury. That is a good sign, a good planet. Okay, we're going to move into the self-care for the month of July. This is using the self-care deck by Jill Pyle. I love this deck so much. My all-time favorite oracle deck. It gives you an affirmation, a description, and a journal prompt. So lots of information. Hopefully you do have a journal, pen and paper. If not, you can always save this and come back to it to just listen to. Okay, what self-care do my Pisces need to do for the month of July? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I love my fellow Pisces. Self-care for my Pisces collective for the month of July. Okay, I only want one, but y'all got two, so I'll give it to y'all. Chanting and sync with the moon. Someone else got this. Cancer, I think. So we have number 51 and number 8. I'll go ahead and read this off for you. I'll do number 8 first. We have chanting. Your mantra is, my voice is heard. It says, if you're new to chanting, you can start with first learning to You can start with learning to tone and the sound for each chakra. I would look up a YouTube video for this or just follow a guided YouTube video because I don't know that much about chanting, so I'm not sure. But it says, experiment with different tones, noticing which ones come easily or which ones feel challenging. Free yourself from worrying about how you sound. Allow your unique voice to resonate and express yourself, free of judgment. When you're ready to go deeper and experience the sensation of chanting in a group, look for local singing, chanting, or kirtan events. I think that's how you say it. It's Kirtan. Most yoga studios will include chanting as part of the practice, typically at the beginning or the end of the class. You can also pioneer the efforts with your community and gather some loved ones who are willing to chant with you. This activity is especially fun to try in an enclosed space that has a loud echo or outside surrounded by beautiful nature. Your journal prompt. What blocks, real or imagined, prevent you from chanting? What practical steps can you take to eliminate these blocks? I remember the first time I got this card, I was like kind of bummed because I was like chanting, but then I was like, dang, that's the exact reason why I got this card, because that was my first reaction. Why am I blocking myself from using my voice like that? Because I'm embarrassed, I don't know much about it. Well, that's why you get to learn, and it will help you feel more centered and figure out the vibrations of your body and your voice and different tones and things like that. So it's interesting. I think as humans, we're always learning. It's important to learn and to pick up books and, learn different things like chanting and syncing with the moon. You have number 51, your mantra. I embrace my ebb and flow, my many phases and the cycles of life. The moon is a powerful celestial entity that reflects the flow of our cycles and the many phases we go through. Look up the current moon phase for guidance on which energy will serve you best at this time. Here is a little summary of each moon phase for you guys. So if it's a new moon, you should be carving out time and space to get clear on your desires and setting your intentions, right? Come up with a plan. Waxing crescent, you're going to be focusing on your manifestations and your intentions and have some visuals to help you have that support. First quarter moon, you're going to be taking your actions, right? You're going to be showing your devotion to manifesting your intentions. A waxing gibbous is next. You're going to be celebrating the beauty of the human experience and all that is moving in your desired direction. Next is a full moon. You're going to take note of how your intentions have manifested, reflect with gratitude, and let go of what is no longer serving you. Emphasis on letting go. You can also use the full moon to charge your, magical things like crystals, decks, water, things like that. Next is a waning gibbous. This is when you clean house and continue releasing what is no longer serving you. Second to last is the third quarter. This is when you will connect with the natural world and let your awareness be drawn to the divine beauty of life cycles and timelines. And then a waning crescent, you will cleanse your energy and reflect with gratitude on the cycle that is coming to a close. So throughout this moon cycle, track how you are feeling. Notice how your energy waxes and wanes and how your sexual appetite fluctuates. Also, if you are female, I'm going to use inclusive language. Also, if you have a uterus and in your bleeding years, track the moon phase that's present when your menstrual cycle begins and ends. This is a beautiful exercise to do over the long term so that you can see more trends and how your cycles relate to those of the moon. Be sure to keep an eye out for a local moon gathering you can join, or if there isn't one in your area, host your own. Your journal prompt, my kitty. After spending a month tracking your energetic, sexual, and other cycles throughout the moon phases, what has been illuminated for you? So really, you got two cards. Emphasis on the self-care, guys. And emphasis on the spirituality of the self-care. Pisces are very spiritual beings, but we're all about intuition. So next, I'm going in with the Everyday Witch Oracle deck. She also has a tarot deck, Miss Deborah Blake. I think Miss Deborah. I love this Oracle deck. It's split up into 4 categories by each element. So this will be what element you need to connect with for the month of July. And it'll kind of also give you a little thing to do, a little action, a little magic, a little description for your month of July. And then this is kind of the last long description card. So after this, it's pretty smooth sailing, pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in. What do we have for July for my Pisces? Speak your mind. Chanting. Mercury. That is interesting. I believe this is going to be air. It's going to want you to connect with your air magic, your air signs, or what the air signs represent. It says, the element of air rules over speech, probably because our words are carried on our breath. Many of us have a hard time saying what is really on our minds, whether we either hold back from speaking because of insecurity or fear of causing a fuss, or we speak too freely or clumsily, never quite managing to say what we want to the way we want it to come out. Me. Open, honest communication is hard, but it is also the cornerstone of all good relationships, whether personal or professional, so it is worth making the effort to get it right, no matter how difficult that might be. Your action. If you have trouble speaking your mind, try practicing in the mirror or with a friend you trust. If you are going into a difficult situation where you will need to be speaking, ask the element of air to lend you its powers and feel the power with every breath you take. You can also practice your chanting in the mirror too. Divination. If you pull this card, the universe is probably telling you that you need to speak up. Is there an issue or situation that you have been struggling with? Maybe keeping silent when you had something important to say? Do you feel as though you are not being heard at work or in your personal relationships? Remember that you can speak your mind politely and assertively without being nasty or argumentative. If you get to speak your mind, that means you have to listen too. But don't let anyone or anything rob you of your own voice. And then your magic, your call to magic. Sometimes it takes extra courage to be able to speak up when it is easier or safer to remain silent. If you need a boost, call on Mercury, the Roman god of eloquence and communication. Mercury carried a staff known as the caduceus, which is a stick with 2 snakes around it, sometimes topped by a pair of wings. If you are going into a situation where you need to be able to speak your mind with strength and conviction, draw a picture of a caduceus, I'm so sorry, or you can download or print it out, and write your name across it. Ask Mercury to bless the staff and your voice and carry this picture with you when you need it. Beautiful. My Pisces, speak your mind. All right, next deck we got is the Feminine Oracle deck. No matter how you identify, everyone has feminine and masculine energy. Here is the Leah Androice. Please put in the comments how to pronounce that. Feminine Oracle deck. This is also just kind of like where to put your energy this month. Excuse me. Or what energy to really focus on for the month ahead. So what do you have for my Pisces? My Pisces collective. Patience, my friend. What do you have to tell my Pisces collective? Number 19, inspiration, beautiful spark, moving impulse. So maybe number 19 may resonate with you. It says the process of being mentally stimulated to do or create something. The beautiful spark, enthusiastic impulse. It says a vision has captured your attention, an idea you just cannot stop thinking about, and for a reason. When great ideas come to us, enthusiasm is usually followed by even greater amounts of doubt, whether from ourselves or from others. That is why it takes a lot of courage and discipline to stay on our path, whether it is so easy to stray. When it is so easy to stray, excuse me. This card, however, invites you to envision all the possibilities that the journey could bring and use them as an inspiration along the way. Always trust that the timing is right. Your affirmations. My inspirations and my passions are important and meaningful. Other women inspire me. I will never compare myself with others again. I love that. Wow. My Pisces babies. Okay, next we have the Nature Meditations deck. I got this at a cool art gallery. This is by Kenya Jackson Salters. This is also split up into 4 categories, and this just kind of makes your time in nature a little bit more meaningful, which makes you a little bit more present, right? You can try chanting in the natures. Connecting to Mercury in the natures, whatever you want. Yes. Okay. What do you have for my Pisces collective universe? find sweet release. This is a walking thought. So when you go on a walk, this is what the universe wants you to kind of think about. It says, find sweet release. The natural world is constantly releasing pressure. When our oceans swell, waves lap onto our shores. When clouds get full, they burst into rain and sprinkle our shoulders. When geysers overheat, they erupt into hot steam, radiating warmth. Today, as you walk, contemplate pressure and release in your own life. Is there anything building up inside of you on the verge of exploding? What conversations, activities, or decisions will help you ease the pressure in your life? How can you find moments of release? Get a massage, maybe. I love that. I need a massage. So that's real. Okay. Next, we have about 4 decks left. Okay, next we will be going in with the Tarot by Bronx deck. This is from a wonderful YouTuber here. They practice tarot. They actually inspired me to start tarot about 5 years ago, so I figured, why not get their deck? So this is their everything deck, part 1. The green is about work, and then the red is about love and relationships and stuff. So let's see what the universe has for you with my Tarot by Bronx deck for my Pisces collective for the month of July. I like to get 3 cards. So what messages, soulmate, do you have for my Pisces? Whoa. Okay, oops. We have soulmate came out first, time apart, and pregnancy. Now, before anyone freaks out about pregnancy, you will know if this card is for you, if you are pregnant, okay? If you are actively engaging in adult activities, please, use whatever kind of birth control avenue you want to use, whether that's condoms, pill, whatever, whether that's celibacy. You do you. But for those of you who are not, this card's not about pregnancy in the literal sense. A lot of tarot and oracle is not literal. Pregnancy can mean the birth of something new, right? You got the Page of Wands, the birth of a new idea, right? So this can be really important when it comes to birthing your new chapter, your new book in life, really. Sometimes it's not even a chapter, it's a whole new book, okay? The birth of you creating a new safe communication environment for yourself, a new communication style for yourself. Whoa, my cat got the zoomies. And then in terms of, and it also can do with love, for you to birth a new love into your life. If you get clear about what it is you want, the universe, it's easier for the universe to send it to you. And then soulmate, time apart. So yeah, someone from your past, I believe, is going to be coming back. And this is a soulmate. Someone that you have to... Soulmates don't mean marriage. Soulmates mean they are teaching your soul a lesson. Okay? Whether it's a lesson that you need to stop picking players, and this player's your soulmate, and the point of him, them, she, they being in your life is for you to learn to walk away from things that don't serve you. That can be a soulmate. So I say that with discretion. But you and the soulmate definitely had time apart. But something new is being birthed. You know? Interesting. Bottom of the deck, move on. So the soulmate could be coming in for you to move on from them. Final test. And that will bring in the birth of a brand new love romantic chapter in your life. Water sign. This is the one. Water sign. Your water sign. It could be the water sign is someone you need to move on from, or it could be There is a water sign out there. That is the one. Guys, let go of this loser. They are nothing but trouble. All right, we're going to be going in with the Tarot by Bronx Everything Part 2 deck. This is just other messages for the collective, just general statements to kind of give us some more clarity. So, what do we have for my Pisces collective? Hi, Stinky. You see her? Yeah, I see her. Hi. What are you doing? Hello, Stinky Butt. She's crazy. Okay, let's get 3 cards as well, please. For my Pisces collective. Okay, that card was Hidden Enemy. This could be that soulmate that you need to walk away from. They're not your friend. No. No, don't go back to them. No. Don't hold on. No, don't have them in your life. Think before you act. Think before you communicate. Right? It's about speaking your mind. Me no like. Bottom of the deck. Intuition. You'll know. You will know. You don't need to be scared. I'm scared. But I don't need to be scared. You're not scared. Angel guidance or numbers. Top of the deck. Ask for help. Ask for advice. See your therapist. Everyone should have a therapist. Okay, second to last deck. This is just some final messages from your angels. This is the Angel Answers deck by Radley Valentine. Beautiful deck. I like to just get one card, but this kind of gives a final message from the universe for you guys. And then I will go ahead and send you off on your merry way to enjoy your July with a final healing affirmation oracle card to end your reading. So let's see what we got for the month of July. First card out, please. Sometimes I need to lick my thumb because my thumb's not sticking to the card. So it's like not. Some of these are new decks because my old ones were just so beaten up, so it's hard. Ooh, we got 2 cards. Weight and forgiveness. I think every water sign got forgiveness. But yeah, wait, think before you act. And forgiveness. It's about letting go. Letting go what doesn't serve you. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. That's crazy. Bottom of the deck, no. Further, no. Oh. It knows you know exactly what no they're talking about. Because yes. You know. It's up to you. Listen to your intuition. Choose a new direction. I'm telling you. Interesting, Pisces. Okay, your final message for July. We have our Healing Affirmations deck. My godmother and my grandmother gave me this deck. So this deck is very special to my heart. So let's see what the universe wants to give you for your healing affirmation. My beautiful Pisces. Okay, we have now is now. Are you going to be here or not? A delicious question. Spend this day living fully in your reply, even if you're unable to let go of yesterday entirely. When you give yesterday more power than today, does it enhance the here and now? Now, when they say reply, they mean like your reply to people in person. This deck is a little old school in their language, which is why I kind of gave the disclaimer that my grandma gave it to me. So when it's talking about reply, they're not talking about like you fixating on a reply. Spend this day living fully in your reply, fully in your present, fully in your, what am I going to do next? Not what am I thinking about from yesterday. When you give yesterday more power than today, does it enhance your here and now? No, it does not. So Pisces, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and leave that here, leave it here for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading or resonated for you, feel free to leave a donation. My PayPal is down below in the description box. And feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Those will go up. The other signs will go up later in the week. I still have to film them. But starting in August, you should have all of the signs up before the month starts. Excuse me. So I'm really excited. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful July, and I will see you guys next month. Bye, Pisces.